10 years, he's been here for at least 10 years. Because of a promise, the dog has been waiting at this intersection for more than 3,000 days and nights. Whenever a pedestrian passes by, the dog will carefully check the faces of each passerby. In the past 10 years, he has seen countless faces, but he couldn't find that familiar figure in the endless crowd. And Uncle Security Guard said that this dog stays here every day, and he has been a security guard for 5 years, and he has never heard him bark. It's been here since I moved in 10 years ago. This puppy is older than my kids. Sometimes the dog will get up and chase after the pedestrians he has seen. Maybe he wants to see the face of the person clearly, but what awaits him is a new disappointment. Finally, he returned to this familiar position and began to wait for a long time. Day after day, the dog waited from day to night until the street was empty. Kind people helped him build a house. But after a short rest, he returned to the familiar place and the nearby residence. It is said that the owner of the dog moved, and the puppy was abandoned here. Since then, the dog has been waiting in the place where he last saw the owner. Year after year, it began to age slowly, and the years changed its appearance. But it could not erase its longing for its owner. Its space is full of melancholy and sadness. And the story of Hachiko, the loyal dog, is staged on him again. The deeds of the dog touched the residents of the community. An old lady often brought food to the dog, but he just drank some water and was not interested in the food. As if missing and looking forward to. He could no longer hold anything in his heart. A grandma said that the dog is too old to eat hard food, so the grandma smashes the food every time. So the dog barely eats more. After hearing his story, many people wanted to adopt the dog, but no one could take it out of this place, which may be all his hope this day. The grandma wanted to take it back to take a bath, but as soon as she put down the dog, it immediately ran down the stairs because it was afraid of missing the meeting with its owner. It ran with all its strength. Finally, the dog has returned to the place he has been waiting for 10 years. Perhaps this is the only destination for his soul. In order to help the dog fulfill his wish, enthusiastic volunteers began to distribute leaflets and visit around to inquire about the dog's because the time was too long. The volunteers asked around, but there was no news. I don't know if it will see its owner again. In the last time, this morning, the dog did not appear in the familiar place. And finally, we found it at the dog's house. If it wasn't for the sun setting, he's never coming home. Is he sick? The hard life on the street left him helpless in the house. Neighbors then took him to the hospital for examination. The doctor said that the dog is already very old, and the long-term wandering life has caused serious deterioration of the body organs. It is the limit to live for so long. In addition, it also suffers from severe cataracts, though it is difficult to see clearly, and even if the owner comes back, it will not be able to recognize its owner. But even if the dog's vision is blurred, it always sticks to the persistence and loyalty in its heart, and it may not be able to wait till the day it sees its owner. The doctor said that the dog's time is numbered. Let it go quietly. In the last days, when the sun rose again, he returned to that familiar position. It only took a second to abandon it, but he chose to wait for a lifetime. Please don't easily abandon that little life whose eyes are full of you. If you meet, please treat it kindly. Thank you for watching. I am Angela. Thank you for your attention.